quiz belt is filthy. Puffy just throws it in the bottom of his drawer every week.
Got the gimmicks going.
Doesn't get taken care of anymore. That's all we got, Bob, is gimmicks. You know that. You were with us long enough. Bob detests the quiz. Good to know that doesn't change. Belief or make belief? Toronto is the best team in the NHL right now. Frankie.
Make belief, James. They are one of the best teams in the NHL, but to say that they are the best team in the NHL, like, how are we just deciding that now when there's the 7th best team when it comes to points in the standings? There's a lot of good things about the Leafs, but they're in a cluster of teams that are very good. They don't stand out above the rest.
O-Dog.
Belief. Promised Mess I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it. It's the same time every year I do this. I'm going to say that the Leafs are the best team. You can't deny that it's got a different feel this year. I mean, their goaltenders, the way they play defense, it looks different, and they're fantastic right
now. Make belief, because it's just a form of protest, my answer. Because it's one of the right now questions. It's always for the quizmaster. It's like, right now, right this second, right this moment.
That's exactly how he talks.
But like right now in this moment, they are.
Like an anxious Larry David.
As if you could get more anxious.
More neurotic than Larry David.
Case, yeah. So, hey, listen, if the Leafs win the Stanley Cup this year, somebody will run the tape. I'll be embarrassed, but I'd rather take my chances going the other way.
By the way, have you ever answered a quiz question that hasn't been a protest answer? Jacob Trouba traded to Anaheim today, but did the Rangers play hardball or dirty pool, effectively threatening they would place their captain on waivers if he didn't waive his no-trade clause?
Hardball. There's some greasy things that happen in the NHL, and they all have one thing in common, and that's losing. So when the team is losing and they're spiraling out of control, some goofy, greasy things happen, and making people go away is one of them. It's no different than when a player gets drafted to a team and he says to them, hey, I don't want to play for you guys. That's greasy too, so this is the team's way of fighting back.
Dirty pool, and I didn't know what this term meant before the quizmaster said it to me today, but it just feels really greasy what's happening. Barclay Goodrow got put on waivers this summer, and San Jose picked him up. He didn't want to go there. It's the same GM who's threatening players and saying, I'm going to circumvent trading you by putting you on waivers if you don't accept this. I just don't like it, and as the players' union, they should be doing something to stop this from happening if it does happen again.
It's hardball. The rules are what they are right now. They didn't circumvent the rules. They just took advantage of what's a loophole in terms of the lack of protection for a limited no trade, and you can use the waivers to your advantage. Reap what you sow. If you're a free agent, you're going to sign with the New York Rangers, just know that your limited no trade isn't worth anything because they're quite likely to put you on waivers.
Here's another one of these fantasy questions that Bob probably doesn't like. Which potential four nations face-off super line would be better? Canada's all-GTA line, Sam Bennett, Connor McDavid, Mitch Marner, possible. America's all-Arizona line, Austin Matthews, and the Tkachuk brothers, Bobby.
No, I like this question because I'm going to say the GTA line. Now that I'm not really a 24/7 insider anymore, I'm just a guy that floats in and out, I can be a homer. And there's a couple of guys that played for the York Simcoe Express and the Toronto Marlies, OMHA, GTHL guys, and another guy on that line that local boy, Mitch Marner, Don Mills Flyers, Whippy Wildcat, go with it.
The all-Arizona line, because there's something about having the best goal scorer in the game next to two guys that are going to do everything they possibly can to get the best goal scorer in the game, the puck, not to mention their three big bodies.
Traitor.
Very attractive.
All GTA line. Mitch Marner was a Von King. I was a Von King. I can't stand the two other teams that Bob mentioned, but Von Kings.
I officially apologize to the people of Nova Scotia from the Quizmaster for not mentioning Marchand, Crosby, and McKinnon, another possibility. The Leafs may not lead the league in points, but they lead the league in swagger, according to the Quizmaster. Who has the most swagger of them all? I think this comes from the Stolars and the Shades kind of shot. But Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Stolars, Bob.
Well, next to the Quizmaster, who's got just mounds
Amples.
of oozing swagger, I'm going to say Willie Nylander for all the obvious reasons.
Okay. Austin Matthews, he's the big dog. He has the real classy suits. He's the only guy that can pull it off with the running shoes with the suits. It's Austin Matthews.
Willie Nylander, but it's actually Willie Styles. When your nickname is Willie Styles and you go on vacation and you're in Spain or Portugal or wherever, and you get the prosciutto going with the hairdo, like, how is that? That oozes swagger way more than the Quizmaster ever could on his best day.
A ton of swagger on this panel tonight, but look it. He's only here a couple of times a year. He's the only guy who would probably refuse the belt.
I refuse the belt.
There you go. There you go. He doesn't want it. Hand it to O. O takes it home every
You wanted
night.
that so badly last year.
That's mine.
Hey, how about this? O deserves it because look what we got going to break here. Who's in the crowd tonight at the Leafs game? It's little O-Dog, C-Dog.
There's
Charlie O'Neill.
And her teammates from Collingwood.
Which one's Charlie for the people on the
Charlie's on the left.
far
there,
left,
with
right?
Number 19.
Yeah, there's some definite O-Dog in there.
Nice.
Those are her teammates. Awesome.
Charlie and the girls need to see a goal in the second.